Those of you who pretend to not like coriander, you are missing out. It's cherry season, and this is your essential for those very short window where they are available and dark and juicy and just sweet as punch. It's your ultimate summer side, really. It is a savoury fruit salad. This recipe was made famous by Habasta, but actually it's originally called Lali Salad, and it's from a woman called Hila Alpert, whose family kibbutz were the first people ever to grow cherries in Israel. And now it's in all of our kitchens. There are only a few simple ingredients in this salad. Cherries, green chilies, lime zest and juice, a little garlic, I use confit, obviously, salt, and coriander. This is the moment in your life where you may have this one-trick pony contraption, a cherry stoner. If you know me, you know that I do not believe in single-use items in my kitchen, but this is an exception to that rule. There's the stone at the bottom. If you do not have a cherry stoner in your life, I will say that this is not a moment to risk your white shirt. Take your cherry and simply halve it. Twist it open, take out the middle. Okay, so that's the alternative way. This is about 750 grams, about 1.5 pounds. And this is a great 6 to 8 person side dish. You think it's not many cherries, you don't need that many. At Habasta, where I ate this, they're very specific when they serve you the salad, and they say it is 18 cherries on the plate and there might be a stone. That should get your kind of portions going. Let's make the dressing. You do not need to waste another bowl, but because I was trying to be prepped and organized, I've got it started in this bowl. You can do it all in the dish you're serving in. I'm obviously going to plate it, so I'm making a mess today, but it's really not that bad. In here, I've got a sliced green chili, one of these. Feel free to use a jalapeno if you prefer. Just taste your chili as you start to slice it, because they vary massively in how hot they are. So depending on how hot you want your salad to be. They're not very hot, add 2, because the green will be really vibrant. To my chili, I'm going to zest a lime over it, and then I'm going to juice this lime. And let's get all the juice out too. The original recipe for this asks for raw garlic, but if you know me, raw garlic doesn't agree with me. So I'm going to add, I've got a few cloves of my last batch of confit garlic. So I'm going to take 2 cloves. I'm going to get a fork, smush it alongside. If you don't have confit garlic, you can add some sliced garlic, but I would let the garlic hang out in the lime juice just to let it dull down a little. A little bit of the oil, 3 or 4 tablespoons of the garlic oil, or you can use regular olive oil. I'm adding salt and a nice hefty pinch. And that is the dressing. For the final ingredient here, coriander leaves. I don't chop them. They're literally, I pick the whole leaves, just make sure they're washed. You can use parsley, or you can use a mixture of coriander and parsley, but there is something about the coriander here that is just fabulous. This would be delicious with some manuri or some burrata cheese. I mean, you really can take this as a jumping off point, but I would suggest you eat this the first time as is. Last few green leaves here. And I think we'll call it a day, and let's assemble. So I'm going to pour this dressing over the cherries, sprinkle on the leaves, and save some for the end. I'm just going to grab a spoon and I'm going to stir it all together. Obviously you can use your hands too. Dressing will just gloss over the cherries. At this point, I suggest you taste one just for seasoning. Wow, so good. Right, I'm going to add a little bit more lime juice though, because I think it needs it. I'm going to add an extra sprinkling of salt. One more stir. So I've got this lovely flat dish here. It will allow the juice to just also be at the bottom, which would be amazing if you've got some bread to lap it up with. I mean, look at that. A few extra leaves just for fun. I'm going to show you another way to eat it too. I think first we should taste. Get a bit of everything. I know that this was a hot chili. Everything at once. The sweetness of the cherries, the hit of the chili, which is in the back of my throat now, acid of the lime, just balancing everything out. Hint of garlic. I love the freshness of the coriander. By the way, it also makes a great canapé on a cracker. Whipped feta, a bit of labneh, some of all of this. Coolness of the dairy. Oh my God, just delicious. There you have it. Cherry salad. I mean, this is just perfect. For more of these fun-filled, delicious recipes, hit the button and subscribe for more.